Welcome to our first floor hallway. On this floor, we have our office, our chapel, one of our theology classrooms, our art room, and our 2 Spanish rooms. Then if you go to the end of the hallway and outside, we have our annex. First question, what is your name?
I'm Tim Weiler.
And what classes do you teach?
So I have 4 sections of freshman world history this semester, and then I teach psychology and yearbook.
What grades do you teach?
I'm mostly freshmen, okay? But my psych and yearbook classes are both junior, senior.
Right.
So it's kind of a mix of juniors and seniors and then freshmen.
How do you choose to run your classroom?
I would say that it's not super formal, okay? I want to encourage students to participate. Sometimes that can be a little bit difficult. And so I definitely kind of direct what is going on, but I encourage students to participate as much as they can.
And last question, why did you choose to teach at St. Pius X?
Well, I've always wanted to teach in a Catholic school that was co-ed. And my job that I had before here at St. Vincent High School, I liked it there, but it was really, really far from the house. Okay, like an hour each way to get there. And then before I had taught at St. Vincent, I actually subbed here for 3 years. So when Mrs. Shamel had her second kid, I did her maternity leave when I subbed for that. And so I wanted to come back here because I kind of already knew some people here. I really liked the environment, and everyone on the staff was really friendly. Most of the people who were there then are still here. And so I don't know, I guess I kind of like the vibe of the place, and it's also, Catholic school, which is what I wanted.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Welcome to the second floor. On this floor we have all 3 of our English rooms, we have 2 of our theology rooms, we have a history classroom, a library, and a student service center.
First question, what is your name?
My name is Preston Buttricks. I am a teacher here at St. Pius Catholic High School.
What classes do you teach?
Video production, digital media. I assist with the band, and I also teach the rock band.
What grades do you teach?
Technically, for video production and digital media, juniors and seniors. For concert band, all grades, and for rock band, juniors and seniors.
How do you typically run your classroom?
Well, with video production, I typically run it on a basis of trying to teach the kids how to properly use a camera, as well as understanding sound and lighting. Basically, I want to get them ready to be videographers in the future. As far as digital media goes, that is totally going to be revamped. I have no idea on that one yet.
What are you teaching in your classes right now?
Currently, I'm teaching a documentary, which you are filming currently, so fourth wall breaking. And they're working on basically anything that is based on St. Pius as their documentary topics. We're also working on an ACA video project for the ACA, and the other thing is that we're doing, they're going to be hired as videographers in February.
And why did you choose to teach at St. Pius X?
Nepotism. I'm just kidding. Okay, so my father-in-law was the band teacher here before, about 4 years ago. He retired, and so I ended up being the transitional assistant director for Mrs. Lauren Wood. And then after that, once she left, then it was Mr. Doug Schaefer, so I'm still assistant band director. Been here longer than all the other band directors, apparently. And then I still take on the rock band program as just myself.
Thank you.
Welcome to our 3rd floor. On this hallway, we have all of our math classrooms, all of our science classrooms, our college and careers classroom, our Mac lab, and our studio.
First question, what is your name?
My name is Dr. Jeff Hosey.
What classes do you teach?
Right now I teach chemistry, honors chemistry, anatomy and physiology, and engineering technology.
What grades do you teach?
All juniors and seniors this year.
How do you like to run your classroom?
I run my class fairly loose with a lot of humor, and I try to keep things light as much as possible.
What are you currently teaching in your classes?
Right now in chemistry, we're talking about balancing chemical equations, identifying different chemical equations. Anatomy, we're talking about the nervous system, and then in engineering technology about electricity.
Okay. Why did you choose to teach at St. Pius X?
Well, it's long story short, I had just retired, and I really love teaching, and a friend of mine, Eddie Marino, taught here, and he told me that there was a science position open, and he said there's no place like it. He said, you'll just love it here. And I said, well, I just retired. He's like, come try it out, and I did, and he was right. Love it here, so there you go.
On this half of our building, we have our cafeteria, our gymnasium, our wellness center, and our 2 locker rooms.
What is your name?
Coach Moreno.
What classes do you teach?
I teach health and wellness at St. Pius X. It's levels 9 through 12.
How do you run your classroom?
You know, in here, it kind of runs itself. We teach them the basic lifts, the form, make sure that everybody's safe. And then once we get all that down, we just kind of monitor and walk around, make sure they're doing what they're supposed to do, and that they're increasing their strength and their maxes as we move forward throughout the semester.
Why did you choose to teach at St. Pius X?
I was in public education for 22 years. After being in public education, I wasn't done once I left. So I decided to apply over here. I was fortunate enough to get the job, and I've been here now for 4 years. I love it. It's the greatest decision I've ever made in my life, and it's probably the greatest job I've ever had.
Thank you.
You're welcome.